Hello and welcome back. This is like the third time I tried to record this video without the baby waking up. So let's see if I manage it this time. Today's video is going to be about an SEO process, how to do from keyword research to a fully written article. We're going to be using Ahrefs code interpreter and ChatGPT's playground and ChatGPT with some plugins. So today is going to be a very thorough way of doing keyword research, finding out what's going to be in the article and then writing the article. I have I guess I'm gonna do another video later where this process is semi-automated, or at least the process where you generate the article. But where we need to put the most focus is on the keyword research for it, and then what's going to be inside the article. Actually writing the article, ChatGPT is quite good at. What takes time is finding out what's going to be inside it. And sure, you can just skip the keyword research and just bulk out like a big content cloud. That's also really useful for gaining topical authority for a company on specific topic for Google, and Google is going to trust them for that specific topic more. It also does include, ChatGPT does include a lot of high value keywords anyways, but this is a way of actually doing a bit more of the sniper approach to it. So I chose this example. I just googled lawyers in London, and we're going to take this lawyer company. So let's say we're going to do a job for these ones, and let's say they want to target doctors and private clinics. So the way we're going to find out what they can help doctors and private clinics with is we're going to ask. Let's activate the web pilot because we're going to use it later. The question to ask is basically, what does... Alright, so then ChatGPT is going to choose a few areas where, so example, medical malpractice. I guess if doctors make mistakes, how do they deal with that? Cool. So we now have a few suggestions for what doctors and private clinics are Googling. We are now going to pick one of these ones, the most relevant to begin with. So it's now going to just pick the best one. Yeah, it's gonna be medical malpractice. So the thing we're going to do now, we got the search intent that we want to target. We're now going to translate that into keyword research. So let's go with number 1. Make a list of primary keywords to do keyword research on, short tail, because if they do long tail, they're going to do way too specific and there won't be any search data for it. So here we go, medical malpractice, doctor lawsuit, patient injury, surgical errors. Okay, these are great. Let's select them and go to Ahrefs and here we go. Let's go ahead and export these ones. Let's do matching terms as well. And for short questions, related terms, let's not do that one because there's so much on this one. Okay, let's upload these ones. Okay, the prompt's going to be here. I've uploaded all of the initial target keywords, and I will say make out the best primary keywords to write content about. I'm doing an SEO campaign targeting doctors and private clinics for law firms. We now landed in 15 primary keywords for this article. After this, we're going to write a table of content and a clickable SEO title. So after we have this, we now have our like optimized title, and we have a table content that includes all of these primary keywords. What we also can do to improve this is, since we have Web Pilot activated in this chat, we can say Google this and scan the SERP so that you can include and improve the table of content and the title and everything. It's then going to use Web Pilot and it will Google this thing. And this is really important because we don't want to only like focus on keywords alone. We really want to base it off what the user is seeing when they are searching for something. If there's anyone that knows search intent, it's Google, because they are the ones recommending the titles and everything. We now have an improved version of this one. We're still going to keep the primary keywords and the title and everything like that. And what we're going to do now, since we have the title, we have the table of content, and we have the keywords, we're going to move over to this little prompt builder sheet that I've built. So what this sheet does is that we have these cells with these placeholders like company name, we got the target audience, we have the keywords, title, table contents, and the internal links that we want to link to. And then we the prompt here, and the prompt is basically just a formula that fuses together all the cells and creates a large prompt out of all of these ones. And the reason that I've done it in sheets like this is that we want to be able to, if we want to scale this, we want to be able to just easily swap out the keywords or the target audience or the title that it's going to write about. And after this one, we're going to copy this prompt and put it into Playground and generate the article from there. So let's fill this out then. We had the table of content here. Did we have the title? Right, we have the title. We need some internal links. Then I basically just made up a few links here, but if you want to find them, you can go to their website /sitemap.xml and you'll find these ones. You can just easily copy them like this and include them here, and the prompt will include them later. So what else do we have? We need keywords. All right, for that we're going back to this chat. We have the keywords here, and I want only the keywords. All right, we have the keywords over here. These are all the primary keywords we're going after, and we can also include like secondary keywords as well. We can do whatever we want with this prompt, but we're just gonna go through this process now for the sake of showing it. After this, you're going to have the full prompt here, and we're going over to the Playground, and we're going to change to GPT-4. We want the temperature to be around 0.2. We want the max length to be, this prompt usually allows the max length for like 5,000-ish, around there. And that's it. After that, we're going to system prompt, or like the customer instructions for the that's usually called the assistant instructions. And as you see here, you can see the whole prompt. You see that I have written a lot in like capital letters, and it's kind of strangely formatted sometimes, but that's because like I'm putting different things at different importance, because sometimes it doesn't get that it's going to do the internal links, or that sometimes it misses the internal links, but it includes the external links. and things like that. So it's just to get it in the right way, and for example, you need to write in Markdown, so we can easily just copy it over to Webflow or wherever we want it. So anyway, right, let's just try that. Since we have the whole like information in the system prompt, you just need to know what it will do with that information in the prompt here, and we're off. So as you can see now, it's these are the links that I came up with. It's actually linking to it's doing these hyperlinks within the article automatically to internal links. All right, so we're done writing. Let's see how long the article became. Word count. Since the prompt that we're using is so long, it usually can't write that long articles, but we're usually around 800 to 1200 words. This one was only 650, so we can adjust that by doing the maximum length more here, but once you do it too much, then it will say that it can't generate it at all. Anyway, so let's try this. Let's try this in Notion. As it's in Markdown, we can just copy it over, and the H1s and H2s and everything is going to be, and the links and everything, it's going to be correctly formatted for just copying and pasting into a CMS, which makes this process like fully automatable if you do it with Zapier, which I'm going to show in another video here next. So anyway, as you can see, it's like I haven't read through the article yet, but it looks okay. We included the internal links, which are just fake links, so they're not going to lead to anywhere now. We have them included within the text, and in the end here we can see that it's linking out to like trustworthy external links as well, which is really important for an article, that it's also linking out to trustworthy sources like Wikipedia or things like that. Yeah, it included the whole table of content and a lot of the like keywords that we were going after. Once you have the article ready, you can just paste it into ChatGPT, and you can paste this prompt into the beginning. I found this prompt at another YouTube channel, and it's working really well. I'll link his channel in the corner. It's a great channel. So what this prompt will do is that it will perfectly summarize your article and optimize it to win a Google Snippet. And the Google Snippet is this summarized like answer in the top of the page, and yeah, it basically just answers to the most common question about those keywords. And to win one of those is yeah, it's really great if you do. So we're going to do this one, and when this one is ready, we are going to do one more thing. So it's now summarizing this in the perfect length that we need. Let's include that in the whole article. Let's just name it summary in the beginning here. So this snippet is optimized to answer most questions that people have in a very like quick way. So now it's optimized for Google Snippet, and we're going to do one more thing. So what I did now, the last thing you need to do is to go back to the chat that knows the keyword research from Ahrefs, and you'll ask it to withdraw all of the relevant FAQ questions from the keyword research and then write the answers to them. So this will be the FAQ that we're going to post in the end of the article. What you can also do if you don't want to go back and forth like this is, so you can basically just write the Google Snippet part in the next message here, and it will write it out. And you can also include the FAQ data inside of this prompt by just including it in one of the parameters in this sheet. So but we're just going to do it like this now. So now we have this fully written article on medical malpractice, and it's optimized for the Google Snippet here. It's got internal links and it's got external links to like trustworthy sources. Of course, always check that all the external links are working, because ChatGPT is trained 2021, so sometimes those links are broken. You need to swap them out, but at least it shows you where to include them. Then we got the FAQ of the frequently most asked questions from Ahrefs. So these are all based from real data. All right, so that's how you do it. I'll also share a video soon how to automate the article generation in Zapier. So the dream here is to be able to just press a button and you can generate like 10 articles like this at the same time, as long as you've done the research and everything in the beginning. And then the next dream is to do the automated keyword research. Like theoretically, you could use something like Open Code Interpreter. That is this code interpreter that you can run locally on your machine, and you can ping against Ahrefs or SEMrush's API, and it'll just constantly scan the opportunities and come up with titles, table of contents, send it over to write the articles, and you also automatically publish it on the websites. So yeah, that's a bit of a way there, but something I want to prototype. All right, that's it for today, and I hope you enjoyed it, and see you later. Bye bye.